In this video, we are going to talk about Apollo, the god of music, sun, and prophecy. So before starting, please like this video and subscribe to this channel for future updates. In classical Greek and Roman religion and Greek and Roman mythology, Apollo is one of the Olympian deities. Apollo, the Greek people's national deity, is revered as a god of archery, music, dance, truth, prophecy, health, and poetry, among other things. He is the twin brother of Artemis, the goddess of the hunt, and one of the most significant and complicated Greek deities. He is the son of Zeus and Leto. Regarded as the most attractive deity and the Kouros ideal, Ephebe, or a beardless, athletic youth. The Greek-influenced Etruscan legend refers to Apollo as Apullu. Origins. The 8th century BCE marks the beginning of the religion of Apollo in Greece at Delphi and Delos. The twin sister of Apollo, Artemis, was the main focus of the sanctuary on the island of Delos. Apollo was honored in Delphi for killing the terrifying serpent Python. Apollo was the most Greek god in the eyes of the Greeks, and over time, he took on several roles. He was the prophet in archaic Greece, a divinity associated with healing in earlier times. He was the god of light and song in classical Greece, but in popular religion, he had a significant role in warding off evil. In the early history of Apollo worship, Walter Burkert identified 3 elements that he called a Dorian Northwest Greek component, a Cretan Minoan component, and a Syro-Hittite component. Healer and god protector from evil. His primary role in popular religion throughout the classical era was to ward off evil, earning him the titles Apotropaios, O, averting evil, and Alexikakos, keeping off ill, from V+N. Apollo's role as a healer earned him a number of other nicknames. Examples that are frequently used include Paeon, meaning healer or helper, Epikurios, literally succoring, Ulios, literally healer, baleful, and Loimios, literally of the plague. In later writers, the word Paeon, which is typically spelled Paeon, is reduced to an epithet for Apollo and his role as a deity of healing. Mythology. Many plays, hymns, and stories feature Apollo. Apollo, who was Zeus' favored son, had direct access to Zeus's mind and was prepared to share this information with humanity. He manifests as a god who is beyond human knowledge and who is both benevolent and angry. Birth. Zeus, the ruler of the gods, and Leto, either his first wife or one of his mistresses, were the parents of Apollo. The personifications of truth, the nymphs Corythalia and Aletheia, raised Apollo as a child. Hera, the wife of Zeus, forbade Leto from giving birth on solid ground after learning that she was expecting. Leto traveled to several nations in search of safety, but each one turned him away. Lastly, the unborn Apollo's voice told his mother about Delos, a floating island that was formerly Asteria, Leto's own sister. Leto was warmly welcomed there because it was neither a mainland nor an island, and she gave birth to her children under a palm tree. Except for Hera, every goddess was present to see it happen. It is also claimed that Hera abducted the goddess of delivery, Eileithyia, in order to stop Leto from giving birth. The other gods deceived Hera into releasing her by presenting her with an amber necklace that was 8.2 yards, 9.2 meters, long. Everything on Delos turned to gold as Apollo was born, and the island was engulfed in an ambrosial aroma. He was born holding a golden sword. Swans made 7 circles around the island as the nymphs joyfully sang. The goddesses cleaned him up before dressing him in white and securing golden bracelets around him. Themis, the goddess of divine law, fed him with nectar or ambrosia because Leto was unable to feed him. Apollo announced that he would be the master of the lyre and archery, as well as the interpreter of Zeus' will to humanity, after tasting the divine feast and escaping the cords that bound him. Temples of Apollo. In Greece and the Greek colonies, Apollo was honored with numerous temples. They demonstrate the development of Greek architecture, which was largely dependent on the correctness of form and mathematical relationships, as well as the rise of the religion of Apollo. Particularly in Crete, several of the earliest temples are not associated with any Greek organization. The first peripheral temples may have been rectangular wooden constructions. the various timber components of the Doric order temples were retained in their various forms within the marble or stone components because they were thought to be divine. The Greeks employed standard kinds because they thought that the universe of objects consisted of a collection of regular shapes that could be utilized to represent various situations. The architects sought to achieve this aesthetic perfection by designing the temples to be canonic. In rectangular prostyle and peripteral constructions, there were a few regulations that were rigidly followed from the beginning. What do you think about our video? Let us know in the comment box below. Please like this video and subscribe to this channel for our future updates. Thank you.